In our last lesson, we learned a lot about nutrients. Nutrients are important because they help the body grow and stay healthy. The four basic nutrients that we learned about that are needed by the human body are water, carbohydrates, protein, and fat. We also learned about some other nutrients that the body needs, but in smaller amounts, such as vitamins and minerals. In this picture, there are lots of foods that contain protein. Protein helps build muscle. Some things that are high in protein, as shown in this picture, are meat and milk. The nutrients shown in the items in this picture should be taken in smaller quantities because too much of it may cause excessive weight gain. This nutrient is fat. The nutrients found in the foods on this picture give a person energy. This nutrient is carbohydrate. Carbohydrates are found in plant-based foods such as veggies and fruits, and are also found in rice, pasta, and bread. The nutrient found in this picture helps the body get rid of toxins and is very important. This nutrient is water. Today, we will learn more about each of these nutrients and how to plan and eat healthy meals. But as always, we'll do our vocabulary words first. Variety. Variety means different types of the same general class of things. A garden might have a variety of types of plants or trees. A grocery store might sell a variety of fruits. They might also have almonds, pecans, and walnuts for sale. That would be a variety of nuts. If your mom is making tacos for dinner and she asks you what you would like inside of them and gives you the options of pork, beef, or chicken, that is a variety of meats. I want you to see if you can think of a variety of vegetables. Moderation. Moderation is the act of keeping things within a middle range, neither too great nor too little. Keeping all things in moderation is a good rule to live by. Scan. To scan is to look around an area quickly. When you go to the grocery store, your parents might scan the parking lot to try to find a parking space. Fiber. Fiber is the part of plant foods that your body can't digest, but that helps you digest other food. A diet that is rich in fiber will make you feel fuller and is helpful for proper digestion. Well-balanced diet. A well-balanced diet provides a variety of healthy foods eaten in proper proportions. For example, a well-balanced diet includes lots more veggies than it does ice cream. If you could eat whatever you wanted, what would you choose? Would it be a breakfast meal of orange juice, cereal, and toast? Pancakes loaded with butter and syrup with a side of bacon or sausage? Perhaps you'd choose a juicy hamburger with French fries and slaw. What about pizza or shrimp lo mein? Maybe you'd favor enchiladas or souvlaki. Or would you choose a fish taco or maybe tomato soup? You each have different favorites, I'm sure. Hopefully, as you learn more about nutrition and the nutrients your body needs, you will begin to think more about what you eat, making wise choices so that you can maintain a healthy body throughout your life. Providing the body with the nutrients it needs is an essential part of staying healthy. Have you ever heard someone say, variety is the spice of life? That usually means that you should spend your time doing lots of different things, but it holds true for your diet as well. You've learned that the body needs variety, or a range of different things. A variety of nutrients that come from a variety of foods. Your body makes most of its building blocks from proteins and carbohydrates. but it needs fats and lots of water too. And don't forget about vitamins and minerals. They are also nutrients. The best way to make sure that you are getting all of the nutrients you need is to eat a well-balanced diet. What do you suppose that means? Well, for one thing, it means you don't have to give up your favorite foods, even if they may not be the healthiest ones on the planet. Just don't eat pizza or fried chicken at every single meal. My dad used to say, eat in moderation. He meant that I shouldn't eat too much or too little of any one thing. I love chocolate chip cookies, so much that I could easily eat an entire batch by myself. But I had to learn to eat slowly and be satisfied with just one or two. Balancing your diet with lots of different foods is important. Think about all the different nutrients your body needs. These nutrients come from a variety of foods. A well-balanced diet includes grains, fruits, vegetables, dairy, meats, fish, and fats. Do you remember which one of the 4 basic nutrients is contained in grains? Carbohydrates. Grains also contain small amounts of protein and fats, but carbohydrates make up the largest amount of nutrients in grains. There is a lot of variety when it comes to choosing a grain for dinner. Grains include rice, pasta, bread, and cereal. Think of all the many types of pasta alone. Spaghetti, macaroni, rigatoni, the list goes on and on. If you have a choice between brown rice and white rice, brown contains more nutrients. The same is true of breads. Whole wheat bread is better for you than white bread. When choosing a cereal, find one that isn't loaded with tons of extra sugar. You learned that the body needs energy and that most of its energy comes from carbohydrates. That's because the body breaks down large carbohydrates, like the starch in potatoes or spaghetti, into smaller carbohydrates, like sugar, which contains a lot of energy that the body can use. Table sugar comes from the roots and stems of plants, like sugar beets and sugar cane, and will give you instant energy. But the kind of sugars found in potatoes and pasta are much better for you than digging into the sugar bowl or reaching for a candy bar. Both give you energy, but candy gives you a quick burst of energy that is soon gone, whereas the energy in potatoes and pasta lasts much longer because it is released into your body much more slowly. If you're hungry, a baked potato will satisfy your hunger much longer than a handful of chocolate candy. What other foods are rich in carbohydrates? Fruits and vegetables. Apples, bananas, carrots, broccoli, they all provide your body with energy. Just like grains, the natural breakdown of sugar from a fresh piece of fruit is far better for you than a hot fudge sundae. Choose a naturally sweet-tasting beet or an ear of sweet corn over eating a teaspoonful of sugar from the sugar bowl. The next time you go to the grocery store, scan the produce section for some fruits and vegetables that you may not have tried yet. Have you ever tried kohlrabi or kiwi fruit? Remember, variety is the spice of life. In the lesson on the digestive system, you learned that the body was not able to process some foods, and so they leave the body as waste. Fiber, a very important carbohydrate, is one kind of waste. Fiber is the part of plant foods that your body cannot digest or absorb. Since your body cannot digest it, fiber is not a nutrient, but a good diet should include lots of fiber to help keep things moving along the digestive tract. Oranges, pears, berries, peas, and nuts will give you the fiber that you need. Meat, fish, eggs, and dairy are all good sources of protein, and they are all animal products. Some people are vegetarians, meaning that they do not eat meat. And some people are vegans, meaning that they do not eat or use any animal products, such as eggs, cheese, milk, or meat. We know how important protein is for the growth and repair of our bodies, So are there other ways for vegetarians and vegans to get the protein that they need? Yes. Certain combinations of grains, corn, and beans contain all the protein that your body needs. Good combinations include beans and brown rice, hummus and pita bread, or lentils with a green salad. Nuts are rich in protein too, as are all soybean products like tofu and soy milk. Yogurt is another good source of protein. Just limit the sweetened, flavored varieties because of the added sugars. Let's not forget the fats in your well-balanced diet. Meat and dairy products contain lots of fat and butter, and oils are nearly 100% fat. They are the backup energy source when your body needs a boost, but most of the fat that you need is already stored in your body. Each day, you only need the amount of fat contained in about 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil to keep your body healthy. Many of us eat much more than that. Fat is a little like sugar. It contains important nutrients, but they are very few compared to other foods. Foods rich in vitamins, like fresh fruits and vegetables, are a much better choice than greasy fried foods made with lots of fat. Too much fat can make you overweight and can cause damage to your heart and blood. Have you ever heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day? Do you know why? The word breakfast means to break the fast. You fast, or don't eat, every night when you sleep. That's a long time to go without food. Both your body and your brain need to be recharged in the morning, so you need to break the fast with breakfast. Without food, you may feel tired and grumpy because you don't have all the energy you need to get going in the morning. You may stumble over math problems, thinking 5 plus 7 equals 20, or skip over a line in your reader so that your sentences are all mumbo-jumbo. Think about starting every day with some healthy proteins and carbohydrates so that both your body and your brain are at their best. Generally speaking, the fresher the food, the better it is for you. That's why it makes sense to spend more time in the produce aisle of the grocery store. Processed foods often have lots of added salts and sugars and are stripped of the vitamins and minerals that your body needs. If you do choose packaged foods, make a habit of checking the labels on the outside wrappers before adding them to your cart. Food labels tell how big a serving is, which essential nutrients are provided, and the quantities of each nutrient per serving. It is important to limit the amount of food eaten that is high in sodium, sugar, or fat. Check out the label from a can of soda. Did you know that there are 10 teaspoons of sugar in just one soda? Sodas have no nutritional value, can cause tooth decay, and can cause you to put on unhealthy pounds. What would be a better choice of beverage? Water is always best, but milk and fruit juices contain vitamins and minerals, so they are good choices too in smaller amounts. The next time you go to the grocery store, look in your grocery cart and see if the foods you've chosen are part of a well-balanced diet. Remember to eat a variety of foods with more fruits and vegetables than anything else. Next time you eat a big plate of macaroni and cheese, think about adding twice as many dark leafy greens to your plate. In our story today, we heard, you may stumble over math problems, thinking 5 plus 7 equals 20, or skip over a line in your reader so that your sentences are all mumbo-jumbo. The word skip in this sentence means to miss or pass over something. Skip has other meanings too, and we'll explore those now. Skip can also mean to move forward in a light or playful way by taking short, quick steps and jumps, as shown in picture number 2. Skip can also mean to throw a flat stone along the surface of water so that it bounces. This is shown in image number 3.